Okay, we're live. GPT, are you here?
Sí, aquí estoy, Licent. ¿Quieres seguir con el reporte del lunes 7 de julio? Ya empezamos con la primera pregunta sobre tus logros del día. ¿Qué lograste hoy?
Please, let's talk in English. You are live on YouTube, and there's one person but just left.
Got it. English it is, and good to know you're live. Let's keep it sharp. So back to it. What did you accomplish today, Monday, July 7th?
Well, I commuted and tried to insist with the legal firm to confirm we are working together, but no answer.
Got it. So one accomplishment for today. You followed up persistently with the legal firm to confirm your working relationship, even though they didn't respond. That still counts. Persistence matters. Let's move on. Question B. Who did you interface with today? Names of anyone you met with, emailed, or called, person by person.
I emailed my siblings, which are co-owners, and just send them that I'm gonna be taking legal measures because they didn't answer for a week.
All right. So you interface with your siblings today via email, warning them of impending legal action due to a week of silence. That's significant. Let's keep going. Question C. What actual written goals did you list or review today, QLA style? Even if it's one clear written goal, list it now.
Well, another accomplishment was that I onboarded a new director. He comes from the insurance and sales background, and that's another person I really contacted successfully. And the to answer your question, this is building my dream team and structuring a stronger board.
That's a big one. You successfully appointed a new director with investment and commercial experience, directly tied to your written goal of building your dream team. That's textbook QLA. Let's move to the next. Question D. How did your accomplishments, interactions, and written goals today relate to your overall QLA goals? What dots are connecting?
Well, I'm using litigation as a business tool against my own family, and I'm building my board and trying to present a stronger board for the missing law firm, which is avoiding to answer me. So that would help to find another law firm.
That's a powerful move. Leveraging litigation strategically, even when it's personal, and assembling a stronger board to gain leverage over the legal firm dragging its feet. That aligns squarely with QLA, control, pressure, and momentum. Now onto the time tracking. Question E. How many hours did you work today? You can tell me your total hours, or walk me through hour by hour starting from 4 a.m.
Well, I woke up at 7 a.m. and had the interview from 9 a.m., 6 minutes of a call, and then decided to commute.
Perfect. So you were up at 7. From there, can you walk me through what you did hour by hour? Just the blocks where you were actually working. I'll track them as we go.
Well, I had a quick nutrition meal, and then I went to
No
the.
worries. What was the error? Something about the timeline or just how the day unfolded?
Yes, I went to the beach after having a meal, and came back for the call just in time. And after the call, I decided I needed to commute to sort out my legal things. At 11:30, I was taking off to the road.
Got it. So you started working around 7. Then after lunch, you went to the beach, came back for an important call, and later around 11 or 11:30 at night, you took action. hit the road to move forward on legal matters. That's bold. Let me break this into working hours now. Can you help fill in the working time blocks? From what you said, it sounds like 7 to maybe noon, some work, afternoon, beach, late night, 11 to maybe 1. Would you say that's accurate?
No,
Roughly how many hours total do you feel were solid work?
you understood everything wrong. So let's forget about giving time frames. I just work around 1 hour or 2 hours. Let's say three now that I'm sitting here. And let's continue with the questionnaire.
All right, got it. 3 hours of solid work today. That's locked in. Now, question F. How much time did you waste today? Stuff like unproductive social media, distractions, or just drifting. What would you honestly say?
I had a power nap for about 1 hour at 5:30, so that will be wasted hours, 1 or 2 hours.
Understood. Around 1 to 2 hours lost, mostly from the power nav around 5:30. Let's log that as 1.5 hours wasted. Moving on. Question G. How much time did you spend on positive social media today? That means anything that moved your QLA plan forward. Posts, research, networking, outreach.
Positive, um, let's say 3 hours while commuting. So you can have another 3 hours, 4 hours commuting, which is wasted time.
All right, noted. 3 hours of positive social media during your commute, and we'll log 4 hours of total commuting as wasted time. Now, question H. Did you review any QLA material today? Dan's content, newsletters, podcasts, anything like that?
No, really, but I listen to my trainings and calls and everything to analyze myself for upcoming interviews.
Got it. So no direct QLA material today, but you reviewed your own training and calls to prep for interviews. That's still self-analysis, which counts in the mental conditioning lane. Next up, question 1. Did you exercise today? If so, what did you do and for how long?
No exercising, no opportunity for that.
Understood. No exercise today. Now, question J. Your weight. Are you currently overweight, or would you say you're within your ideal range?
I should be on my ideal or near or under 1 pound or 2 pounds under my normal weight.
All right. So you're right around your ideal weight, maybe just a pound or two under. Noted. Next up, question K. Did you consume any alcohol today? If so, how many units?
No alcohol. Next question.
Perfect. Zero alcohol today. Now, question L. Cold calls. How many did you make today? Remember, these are actual calls where someone picked up. Chairman, board members, lawyers, banks, etc. Even if it's zero, just confirm.
0.
Haha. All right. I'll take that as zero cold calls today, unless you tell me otherwise. Now, question M. What did you do today that scared you and why? Something that pushed your comfort zone.
I said 0, so 0 calls. So you are right.
Got it. You're still on camera. Want me to hold off here a moment? Or are you good to keep going with the next question?
I'm here and you're mishearing me. I answered 0 calls and I was going to answer the fear question.
I see now. Thank you for clarifying. Zero cold calls confirmed. Go ahead, I'm listening. What did you do today that scared you?
I didn't do is, well, I did try to swim a little bit off from the beach and come back, but just that.
Got it. So you pushed yourself to swim out solo at the beach. That sense of isolation in open water can definitely stir up fear. Facing it anyway? That's solid conditioning. Now, question N. What did you learn today? Be as specific as you can. Something about yourself, others, or the process.
Just push through with confidence and over the bullshit and doubts of directors, and you will keep pushing and eventually keep succeeding.
That's a strong insight. Push with confidence through the director's doubts and resistance. Stay relentless, and eventually you break through. That's pure QLA grit. All right, we're closing in. Next question O. Rate yourself from 0 to 10 on the 3 QLA pillars today. First, emotional bank account. How well did you manage your emotions and energy? Lo siento, estoy teniendo problemas en estos momentos. No he entendido lo que has dicho.
I didn't speak. Maybe it's the noise. I'm on a busy restaurant right now.
Ah, that explains it. Ambient noise. No problem. I've got you. Let's keep it quick and tight. For today, how would you rate your emotional bank account from 0 to 10? Did you stay steady or were there emotional highs and lows?
I stay steady. How would you rate that?
If you stayed steady through pressure, conflict, and silence from others, that's strong. I'd say that's a solid 8 out of 10, unless you feel it should be higher or lower.
Let's
Want to go
put
with that?
let's put it at 5 just to be cautious.
All right, marked as 5 out of 10 for emotional bank account. Conservative but honest. That's how we build. Next, pillar 2, risk fear conditioning. How much did you lean into discomfort today? What's your score from 0 to 10?
Um, let's put a 1.
Got it. 1 out of 10 for risk fear conditioning. Low today, but at least you face the water. We build from here. Now the last pillar, pillar 3, mind conditioning, QLA, practicing success. How intentional were you today about keeping your mind sharp and aligned with your goals? Score from 0 to 10.
Let's put a 3 because of the message to my siblings and also the conversation with the director onboarding and also pushing on a late night call to the law firm partner, although he didn't answer.
Perfect. That's meaningful action, strategic communication, board building, and persistence, even when there's silence. Based on that, would you say 3 out of 10 feels right?
Yes, let's do that. Be conservative.
Locked in 3 out of 10 for mind conditioning. Now, question P. What are your goals for the next range? Prioritize them one by one.
Insist on the law firm partner tomorrow, and if not, I will start interviewing other law firms and approaching previous law firms I had approached many years ago. Also, find and insist on
That's
new.
clear and strong. Goal 1. Insist on a response from the current law firm partner. Goal 2. If they don't respond, start interviewing other law firms. Goal 3. Reconnect with law firms you approached in the past. Now, question Q. What challenges or problems are you facing right now? List them out, and I'll also help you come up with 3 alternatives or approaches to each.
No, you don't need to brainstorm yet. I will try to brainstorm the problems. The problem is not being effective with response from the lawyer.
Totally fine. Take your time. Go ahead and finish that thought. The problem is not being what?
Getting response from the law firm.
All right. So your main challenge is not getting a response from the law firm despite repeated efforts. That's frustrating, especially when timing and momentum matter. Let's park the brainstorming for now, as you said. Next up, question R. On a scale from 0 to 100%, how committed were you today to your QLA mission? Honestly.
Let's put a 50%, although I had to commute and change plans. And let's leave it at 50%.
Noted, 50% commitment today. Considering the disruptions and pivoting, that's a fair self-assessment. Now, question S. What do you think Dan Pena would rate your commitment at today? Be brutally honest.
Put me at 2%.
All right, 2% from Dan's perspective, beach included. Brutally honest and noted. Final daily question, question T. What are you not telling Dan today? Got it. That's your answer then. We'll leave it coded as
I haven't
gracias por ver
answered.
el video for Dan. Now, generating your full QLA daily report for Monday, July 7th, 2025, week 28, including totals and the artistic image. One moment.
Okay, guys, we are 17 minutes into this live, and this is a very noisy place with Wi-Fi, and I'm charging my laptop, no, my cell phones. So I'm about to leave and do some groceries for traveling tomorrow again with a friend back to the QLA ranch. Okay, I thought she was going to do this faster, but it's been a minute. I'll give it on time or shut down the
Puedes
YouTube
ver
live.
las imágenes en el historial de conversaciones.
Okay, I'll check the images and that's all. Take care. Keep pushing.